afternoon, boys and girls. Okay, this week we are going to be learning about prepositions. Now, you're probably wondering, what is a preposition? It's a part of speech, and we see these in sentences. And a preposition is a word that really shows relationships in your sentence. It's going to link one part of your sentence or a word to another part of your sentence or another word. And so we usually group these in phrases. You'll have a prepositional phrase. Now, the prepositional phrase will start with the preposition and usually end with a noun or a pronoun. So let's take a look. We're going to practice and we're going to use some prepositions and we're going to act them out. So, for example, a preposition on. On is a directional word. It's a preposition. And you may say, put your hands on your head. Well, on is the preposition. On your head is the prepositional phrase because head is the noun. And it is linking your hands to your head, right? You're going to put your hands on your head and you're acting that out. So we're going to work on this. So stand up. If you're at home, stand up, even if you're in your kitchen. And let's practice. So our first preposition, against. Now, you'll notice we had the preposition on, and now we have a preposition against. Many of the prepositions that we're working with today show direction. So, against. Can you think of a sentence with against? How about lean against your desk? Act that out. Lean against your desk. You're linking the word lean to your desk. Lean against your desk. All right. Here's another one, beside. Can you think of a sentence using the word beside? All right, well, let's act this out. Ready? Stand beside your book basket. Now, if you're at home, stand beside your dining room table or stand beside your couch. Stand beside. Our next preposition that we're going to use is above. Again, we're using some direction words here is what we're focusing on. Those work as prepositions. What sentence can you think of using above? How about look above the board? If you're at home, maybe you're going to look above the refrigerator. What do you see? Now, above is the preposition. You are linking look to the board, and I just added another sentence, what do you see, just to make a complete thought. Near. Near is a preposition. Can you think of a sentence using the word near? All right, let's act out near. Place your iPad near the corner of your desk. Near. So place that iPad near the corner of your desk. Inside. Inside. Can we act out inside? How about put your pencil inside your desk? It should say inside. Put your pencil inside your desk. Maybe if you're at home, you have a pencil pouch or something. Put your pencil inside the basket or wherever you keep it. All right, so boys and girls, this is where you are going to pause the video. School G, you were supposed to said that you were supposed to get some paper and a pencil, or you could have printed out this worksheet. I want you to pause the video and I want you to read these 6 sentences. We saw eagles. The eagles had white feathers. They glided. The eagles built nests. The eagles hunted fish. And we will study eagles. Now, those are the sentences. However, in the above box are some prepositional phrases. And the preposition is at the beginning of each of those phrases. So, through the air, at the national park, on their tails, at the library, in the lake, on high cliffs. I want you to take a look at those prepositional phrases and I want you to decide which sentence can you put them in to add more detail to the sentence, first of all, and make it more interesting, but also make sure you're underlining the preposition to that phrase. We want to know which one is the preposition in the whole phrase. And remember, we said the preposition starts the phrase and the phrase ends in a noun. So let's do number 1 together. We saw eagles. Now looking above in that box, how can we make that a better sentence by adding a prepositional phrase? Very good. We saw eagles at the national park. We saw eagles at the national park. Okay, now you could have said we saw eagles on high cliffs, or we saw eagles in the lake, or we saw eagles through the air. You could have said all of that, but as we go through, we only want to use these prepositional phrases one time. So we're going to start with we saw eagles at the national park. At is the preposition. At the national park is the prepositional phrase. All right, pause this video and write the rest of your sentences and then turn it back on so we can correct it together. All right, welcome back, boys and girls. You should have written out your sentences with your prepositional phrases. So get out your paper and let's make some corrections here. Ready? Number 2, the eagles had white feathers. The eagles had white feathers on their tails. On is the preposition. On their tails is the prepositional phrase. Number 3, they glided. They glided. Well, they refers to eagles. We know that. They glided through the air. Through the air. Through is the preposition, and through the air is the prepositional phrase. Number 4, the eagles built nests. The eagles built nests on high cliffs. On is the preposition. On high cliffs is the prepositional phrase. Number 5, the eagles hunted fish. The eagles hunted fish in the lake. In is the preposition. In the lake is your prepositional phrase. And your last one, look at your paper. Let's see if you got it right. We will study eagles at the library. At is your preposition, and at the library is your prepositional phrase. All right, boys and girls, let's move on to the bottom of your practice page. Oh, seems like that is the only thing you have left. There is a Jack Harmon video in Schoology. I'm not going to play it on my iPad because it will echo. I'd like you to play that song. It goes over many prepositions, and it's a catchy tune, and get it in your head for this week. All right, have fun. Thank you for practicing with me.